very best for presenting this paper.
Yes, good morning to all of you, all the distinguished dignitaries, the distinguished rector, vice rector, prefect of studies, and of course the faculty members and the students of the Institute of Theology, Marymatha, major student as well. I would ask you to allow me to share screen if that is conversation through a PowerPoint. Yeah? Would that be okay? Yeah, please allow me to share my PowerPoint. Thank you. For the sharing of my PowerPoint. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that. So I would really start off with this theme, that was given to me by Father Salji. Practical guidelines for eco-spirituality. I feel I have some experiences to share with you, having read Laudato Si and how to contextualize that, as an Asian Earth sojourner, and therefore sharing that experience with you. I think that's best with reflection as well. We call it theological reflection in the light of Laudato Si, but based on this experience. I would like to share with you first the eco mantra recitation that I do on a daily basis, because I think this practice is really articulating with the context of Asia. It is a context of contemplativity, or a context of religiosity, plural at that, and therefore the underground stream is precisely this omnipresence, of this God who is spirit, dwelling within the entire creation in all of life forms, including humankinds. And therefore, that is the pneumatological basis of this reflection for me. And of course, the experience itself. And secondly, to talk about what Laudato Si promotes in terms of sublime fraternity, ecological conversion, and lifestyle changes. So these are the basic two practical guidelines, if you will, or the Laudato Si guidelines, or the Laudato Si principles or wisdom that will help us to attain number 3, which is doable strategies. In other words, what do we do about what we have learned, but more than that, what we have experienced together. In terms of the eco mantra, I think the spelling is wrong, sorry. Pope Francis has this to say, I think the analysis in the Pope Francis C is quite clear. C Judge Egg is the method that he used, where I think he said very clearly that the ecological crisis at its root is a spiritual crisis. And therefore, in number 216, he has this to say: more than in ideas or concept as such, I'm interested in how such a spirituality can motivate us to a more passionate concern for the protection of our world. A commitment is lofty, cannot be sustained by doctrine alone, without a spirituality capable of inspiring us, without an interior impulse which encourages, motivates, nourishes, and gives meaning to our individual and communal activity. So this is important. So I would like to emphasize that at the onset, I think he's set the tone right. It is a spiritual crisis that humankind is encountering, and therefore we need to propose and live a spirituality. And that spirituality in the context of Asia for an earth sojourner like me is to really get down to the business of eco mantra recitation in a very contemplative, everyday manner. Now, this eco mantra recitation is, as it were, inspired by, of course, by the context of Asia. The context of Asia is really poverty on the one hand, and of course, the richness of Asian spirituality, or the depth of Asian contemplativity. So on April 22nd, 2020, an Asian theologian from India, Tamil Nadu at that, gave an interview. His statement struck me. Quote, Asia is